More than a week after Hurricane Harvey wreaked havoc across Houston in Texas, the city is beginning the process of getting back to work. 95% of the city is now dry in terms of the waters have receded. Major businesses and universities are reopening today. Cantor Fitzgerald is running a fund for the victims. 100% of the contributions will go as direct financial aid to those who need it and will be matched by up to $5 million of donations made by Cantor Fitzgerald's leadership. Howard Lutnick is with me. So tell me about the mode of this. $5 million from yourselves, matched by other donations. What are you going to do with that money?
So we're going to fly down over 100 volunteers. We're going to adopt elementary schools. And, and these are poor elementaries, in poor areas to begin with. And they've been harmed by hammered by this flooding. We're going to give each kid's family $1,000. We give them a prepaid Visa card, and we give it to them, and we've learned, let the families decide how to use the money the best. I don't want to go bring down water. I don't bring down batteries. I want to give them $1,000. If they need to buy a new bed, a new couch, they want to buy their kid a toy, I don't want to be their parent. I want to be their helper.
Well, I can understand, the natural generosity of people of wanting to help those in need. But this is deeper for yourselves because of what happened in your company on 9/11, where more than 60% of your company, your friends, your co-workers were wiped out in that sense. Tell me how that dreadful event influenced you to do this over the years.
So we lost 658 of our 960 New York employees. And I pledged to give them 25% of everything we made. But what I saw was the most miraculous people were mothers with small children. I'll tell you the story. So I called one of the widows, and I said, "We're having our memorial service. Would you come and speak?" And this was a couple of weeks after 9/11. She said, "I can't. I'm going to Disney." And it shocked me. I mean, Disney, her husband just got killed. She's got 2 small kids. And I said, "Disney? How could you go to Disney?" She goes, "Howard, I've been crying every minute of every day. I need to suck it up and give my kids a happy life. So I'm going to Disney, and I'm going to cry on the inside, but I'm going to smile on the outside." And that's when you realize you got to put the money in the hands of parents and let them decide. When you're trying to be parental and buy batteries and water, I mean, those are lovely things to do, but let's give them money. Let them buy a couch or a toy or whatever they need. Let's let them do it. So we give $1,000 to each family. 100% goes away. We cover all expenses. We give away 100% of everything we raise.
And in terms of the challenge of doing this, of course, is when you do it. And you've done it on several occasions now. Now Hurricane Harvey is the next one. Are you ready to do something similar, God forbid if it's as bad as people think it might be, Hurricane Irma?
Definitely. I mean, look, when you've had your heart broken like we have, we know what it's like to feel absolute devastation. So when we did this for Hurricane Sandy, we gave 10,000 families $1,000. $10 million we gave it away. And you see these people's faces. I got to tell you, it is the most uplifting thing you can do. All they say, this is their paperwork: "I was harmed by the hurricane." That's it. No paperwork, no nonsense. You give them the money and say, "Good luck, take care of your family." And that's it. So we did it. 10,000 people for Sandy, 2,000 for Moore, Oklahoma when the tornadoes came through. I mean, we want to be there when people are hurt so we can just show them that people in New York who've been through it, they love you and they care.
You are in an industry that prizes, perhaps badly and erroneously and morally bankrupt, money more than most things. I think you'd agree with that. I think we could agree that the financial world...
The morally bankrupt stuff, but okay, keep going.
What I'm getting at here is that your perspective has rebalanced that moral compass, that barometer, to what life's really all about. Would you agree?
I would agree. I mean, the 9/11 made it crystal clear what's important in life. Okay, people you love are what's important in life. Caring for other human beings is important. Cantor Fitzgerald survived because we wanted to take care of the families of the people we lost. You can't take care of 658 families and do anything for them unless you have a real company. And so we feel, okay, let's go back in. We're going to fly down hundreds of volunteers. Last time, JetBlue gave us a plane. right? And they flew us all down, and our volunteers just filled gymnasiums, and we just gave away the money. It was the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. And we just want to give money to people who have been hard hit, just to show them someone else in the world cares about you. And that's what we're going to do. And by the way, you guys were kind enough on CNN.com. You listed the Cantor Fitzgerald Relief Fund, and if people want to give,
impact your world.
I can do it in you. Thank you, my friend.
9/11, of course, is Monday, which will be a day of remembrance for you and all.
And you know, we have our charity days, so all of my employees waive their day's pay. We ask our clients to do as much business as possible. Last year, we raised $12 million. We give it to 150 different charities. That is separate from Hurricane Harvey.
Thank you.
Great to see you.